Hey guys, it's Diabor Disaster here, coming at you with a deck profile. It's my first for BT15. I have a couple in mind that I want to profile for this set, and I'm going to keep working in the background on that like testing session that I tried with the Deva deck. I was told it doesn't look great as it is, so I'm going to try and mess with how I record it, cropping and all that before I post another one, because it appeared no one could see what was going on. So, we're going to just keep going with our in-person profiles till I can get this settled and try and get some games in, of course. The game, at least I could see from that video, was fine, at least enough to kind of tell what was going on. So, I might still end up doing test sessions, but for now we'll go and just do our deck profiles. I'm going to be doing Apocalymon this week. I know it's about to get hit, so I want to go and get it out of the way now. And I was waiting for this guy for a very long time, so I do at least want to profile it once. I'm also going to try, maybe after the card goes to 1, to profile lists that feature him from here and now and again, because I actually think the card is amazing. It's even at 1, it's still such a cool card. But for now, we'll profile the actual Apocalymon deck. So I'm opting currently to play the Demi-Mera egg that came out in BT15. On deletion, you drop a level 5 or higher Digimon to draw 2. So just an easy way of dumping your plethora of megas into the trash so you can get a Apocalymon up as fast as you can. The deck is really fast. I have a Apocalymon on turn 2 with this list. We are playing the 6 Gabumons that the Garuru package is playing, which at this point you can see that we're playing the Garuru package. Nothing really to say about that. We're playing 3 of the Gabu X as well, so we can search out the Garuru pieces. And I'm also opting for a single copy of Fascomon from BT13. He's a good generic on attack or on deletion, draw 1, trash 1. This could be a 4th Gabu X, it could be a lot of things, but Gabu X's Digivolving cost on top of Demi-Meramon is 1. I'm not a huge fan of that in case I have to do that, so we're gonna play this card in its place. We're also on 3 copies of Lekmon. Now, I don't know if your meta is full of a lot of people playing Psychmon and company, but as long as Anubis is around, I have to keep in mind that Psychmon is just a huge hindrance, so this is just so that way I have an out to it on the relatively easy side. And then we are on 4 Garuru and 4 Garuru X, and then 1 Scatter Mode to round out our normal Digimon. This is just your engine to get down to your Apocalymons, down to your megas that you want to trash, and then just start dropping the big boy as fast as you can. I'm really going to miss all of this when it gets hit. We lose another 7 cards here, or 6 cards here. But anyways, we are on 4 Apocalymon. I made my mission to pick up a Chase foil. I think this card is amazing looking. And he's one of my favorite Digimon, so cool. As for our Dark Masters, I am on 3 Metal Seadramon, 3 Piedmon, 2 Machine Dramon, and 2 Puppetmon. I feel like these are the least impactful when it comes to their inheritance. Now, Puppetmon's actually a really good card for controlling the board. So I was originally on 3 copies of this, but I wanted to be really fun with my remaining megas, so I made sure to trim it just by 1 card we could lose. Now we'll keep these out. And then next to our Dark Masters, we are on 2 copies of BT13 Craniumon, and then 2 copies of Magnadramon from EX3. These are like the bread and butter pieces that you normally put under it to try and stall out a turn. Craniumon makes Apocalymon invincible by Digimon effects, and Magnadramon helps you against really wide boards, so you don't just lose by dropping Apocalymon with no defense. Now, my personal tech for this one is I'm playing a 2/2 Belphimon package. Belphimon's on play tucks the Rage mode under it before checking how many level 6s are under it. So if you're able to play the Apocalymon at his maximum reduction at 3 with 3 sources, and you put the sleep mode under it with its end of turn effect, you'll have 5 megas and trashing 10 cards from their deck, which is exactly 25% of what someone starts with after they've drawn and placed their security. So it also makes him completely invincible by your opponent's effects at all, including options, which is one thing that the Cranium doesn't do. And then for our nifty little text here, you know, a lot of lists like Apocalymon have had varying text. I'm onto Bagramon. I think this card is awesome. It's the only card of its kind where you get to look at your opponent's hand and rip anything you want out of there. Obviously, they have to have 1 Digimon or less in play, but I mean, you just use other stuff if they have too many Digimon to actually take advantage of this. And he does remove a Digimon if they have 2 or more. So, like, he's not a bad pick by any means. He's really big. So ever playing him is just gonna stink. But the ability to rip a card out of your opponent's hand is nuts. This card had single-handedly won me the matchup against Bloom Lord. I was okay with going in on an opponent's open board with Apocalymon because I had Bagramon, and I was able to take his Hydra out of his hand, removing the only out he had to Apocalymon, and it just went downhill from there. And then the final megas I'm on 1 Metallic Dramon. This is another really interesting tech. When played at the right time, it first off can remove any 1 threat that's level 5 or less, essentially. So on play, it de-digivolves everything by 1, pops 1 5k or less. Then if it didn't delete anything, on your opponent's next turn, they can't digivolve into anything on top of their unsuspended Digimon. So, like, depending on the matchup, this card can just single-handedly turn someone's deck off for a turn. And then we are on 1 of the... Whoa. Sorry for the glare. A Royal Knight's Gallantmon. This card is generically good. It's good to put under Apocalymon. It's good to just hold in case your board gets wiped and you need to remove a threat. And, like, he's one of the only few megas you can use to on-play remove an opposing Apocalymon that doesn't have protection. So if you're playing the mirror, you can literally use this to remove the opponent's dude. All you need to do is remove any smaller dude so Apocalymon doesn't get interrupted. So, you know, it's a good card. And then finally, we are on, for option cards, no Tamers this time. I could be on Analog Boys, but I'm not a huge fan of that in this. And that is just 1 Deathclaw and 1 Lament of Friendship. Deathclaw is another out to pesky Psychmons. It's also a way to remove your Apocalymon from the field, and allowing you to reset your trash with the megas necessary to play another one. So, like, let's say your Apocalymon, I don't know, it's removed its sources or something, or it's got like a mega under it you need to see again. You can 1 cost pop the Apocalymon, pop their dude, and then play another one with its refresh sources. It's really niche, it hardly comes up, but the biggest point here is that it is able to remove an opposing, well, you get the idea. It removes an opposing floodgate, and obviously Psychmon is the worst nightmare for this deck.
If you enjoyed that video and want to see more, feel free to click on the most recent video link on the left side of the video, or just go to my channel link and check out all the awesome Digimon content I have for you there. While you're there, smash the subscribe button for me so we can keep the channel going. Also, more content on my TikTok about Digimon news, card releases, and just general rants about the card game, and the occasional random video. Don't forget to answer the question of the week at the bottom of this video, down in the comment section, and as always, have a diabolical day.